My wife said, I'm leaving you, so I casually walked out with her stepsister instead, and now she is having a breakdown. My wife Jessica dropped the divorce bomb on a Tuesday night. We were sitting in our living room and she just looked up from her phone and said, I'm leaving you. I want a divorce. No emotion, no explanation, just those 6 words. I sat there staring at her for a solid minute, waiting for her to say she was joking, but she didn't. She said she'd already talked to a lawyer and would be moving out by the weekend. Then she went right back to scrolling on her phone like she'd just told me what was for dinner. Here's what I didn't know at the time. Jessica had been cheating on me for 8 months with some guy named Derek from her gym. Her stepsister Megan knew about it the whole time. Megan lived 2 hours away but visited pretty often because she actually liked me. We'd become friends over the years, watching football together, trading book recommendations, normal family stuff. The Friday before Jessica was supposed to move out, Megan showed up at our house unannounced. She looked furious. She walked right past Jessica and sat down next to me on the couch. She told me everything. The affair, the late night phone calls, how Derek was already helping Jessica pick out furniture for their new apartment together, how Jessica had been laughing about how clueless I was. Megan showed me screenshots, text messages, even photos Jessica had sent to Derek from our bedroom while I was at work. I felt sick. Jessica came downstairs and saw Megan showing me her phone. Her face went completely white. She started yelling at Megan, calling her a traitor and saying she had no right to get involved in their marriage. Megan stood up and got right in Jessica's face. She said Jessica was a terrible person and didn't deserve me, that she was ashamed to call her family. The whole thing was intense. That's when I made a decision. I looked at Jessica and said, you know what? You're right. We should end this. Then I turned to Megan and asked if she wanted to grab dinner and help me figure out my next steps. Megan said absolutely. We walked out together while Jessica just stood there with her mouth hanging open. At dinner, Megan helped me contact a divorce lawyer her friend had used. She showed me how to document everything for court. We talked for hours about what I wanted my life to look like after this. It felt good to have someone actually on my side. Over the next few weeks, Megan drove down every weekend to help me pack up Jessica's stuff and reorganize the house. She helped me open my own bank account and transfer my money before Jessica could touch it. We'd order takeout and watch movies after long days of dealing with lawyer calls. It wasn't romantic or anything, we were just becoming closer friends through all this chaos. But Jessica started noticing. She'd drive by the house and see Megan's car in the driveway. She started blowing up both our phones asking what was going on. Megan would just respond saying she was helping family, which was true. By month 2, Jessica's relationship with Derek was already falling apart. Turns out he was also married and his wife found out about the affair. Derek went back to his family and left Jessica alone in that new apartment she'd been so excited about. That's when Jessica started texting me every single day, saying she made a mistake, that she missed me and wanted to work things out. I ignored every message. Megan and I had started actually dating by then. Not because we were trying to get revenge or anything, it just happened naturally. We already liked each other as friends, and spending so much time together made us realize we had real chemistry. Jessica found out when Megan posted a photo of us at a baseball game on her Instagram. My arm was around Megan and we were both smiling. Jessica lost it. She started calling Megan's phone screaming about betrayal and how she stole her husband. Megan just laughed and said you can't steal something someone threw away. Jessica showed up at the house last week banging on the door at midnight, crying and begging me to talk to her, saying Megan had ruined our marriage. I opened the door and told her the truth. She ruined the marriage the second she started sneaking around with Derek. Megan just helped me see what was already broken. The divorce was finalized 2 months ago. Megan moved in last week. Jessica still sends these long emotional texts about how I betrayed her by dating her stepsister. Her mom stopped talking to both of us. But Megan's dad actually called to say he was happy I found someone who treated me right. Jessica's been posting cryptic sad quotes on Facebook and telling anyone who will listen that I'm the villain in this story. Meanwhile, I'm just living my life with someone who actually respects me.